What's good? You're now tuned in with Off Docs Podcast. Get some drink.
I stay off them perks. I be sleep but never lacking. Reese on this block.
Welcome to the podcast, gang.
They just
Introduce yourself. Where you from?
okay, I'm from New York originally. Born and raised, lived in Cali. I lived all over the place. I'm a nomad, so I'm all over the place with it. And right now I'm currently in Florida.
Oh yeah, when did you move to Cali and stuff?
I moved to Cali in 2018. Well, no, the first time I moved to Cali was in 2015, and then I left in 2016. When I got hired by the Knicks, I moved back to New York, and then I moved back to Cali from New York in 2018, and then I left last year in
Oh,
2022.
dang. So you traveled a lot. You found everywhere.
Yeah, it was everywhere. Yeah.
What
I
was?
even had a job where I was a concert caterer. So I literally would go on the road with different music artists and just like feed them and set up their dressing rooms and shit like that.
Oh, that sounds fun. No
It
cap.
was a good time. It was a good time.
What type of food do they like? What's like your most request?
It's not really anything specific. It's just like every artist is different.
Yeah,
Um, shit, I don't know
that's
what people's
facts.
favorite is, but
What was it
it's
like
kind of
growing
like
up out there in New York?
shit. It was different. I've always been different than my environment. So it's interesting. Like I was always somebody who just went against the grain. Like I never drank, I never smoked. I was never in the high school parties acting up. I wasn't boy crazy like that. I was just always in my own lane. So I was kind of an outcast growing up in New York, but it worked in my favor.
Oh
It
yeah, that's
definitely worked
good.
in my favor. Yeah. Cause now I'm
I
out here,
thought you
I'm
was a
chilling.
menace.
I've always been like chill. I've
I
always
saw
been
that.
chill.
I saw that picture with the pit bull and the blicky. I thought you was a gangster.
Yo, that's actually a Halloween picture. That was Halloween. That was a Halloween costume. It looked
Oh,
real,
okay, that
right?
was the Halloween costume.
It looked legit though. I went to this party and everybody thought I was like a real chola. And I'm like, bro, we're in Brooklyn. Ain't no cholas out here like that.
Oh God, that's what I thought it was. But yeah, you always been chill. Like ever since I
Yeah.
met you and stuff, I always just being chilling and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just be chilling. I don't be doing too much, you know what I mean? But yeah.
So, so what's your go to order when you go to the bodega?
Oh, so as a vegan,
Oh yeah, they can't get that chopped cheese. You the
actually,
only
there's
New
a lot
Yorker
of
that don't be eating chopped cheese.
no, there's actually a lot of bodegas now that have vegan chopped cheese. There's like
Oh wow,
a lot of them have like a lot of them I guess got gentrified you could say, but I don't care because it's to my benefit. So yeah, I could
true,
still
true.
get a vegan chopped cheese depending on the bodega I hit up, or like depending on the spot I go to. So I'll get a chopped cheese. I'll get a country club. I'll yeah like I don't know if you know what a country club is. It's a Dominican soda, bro. That should be. And then I
That
get
shit sound good.
it's so good. They got the raspberry and then the champagne one. Mad good. It's
So
delicious.
as you was growing up and stuff, what kind of made you want to be in this influencer stuff, like with social media and movies and acting and podcasts?
I used to be really, really shy, like really fucking shy. And at a young age, I was like, yo, I want to work on my personality because this shy shit ain't gonna get me nowhere. And so I
Mm-hmm.
just started to be a little extra with my personality. And like I would see the way my dad would move. My dad's been an entertainer my whole life. And the way that people get excited when he walk in the room, like, cause he's always funny, he's like joking, he make everybody laugh, everybody feel good, complimenting people. He's never in the mix on some beef shit. And so it's just like that's the energy I want to have. And like with that energy, you naturally entertain people. And I'm like, I've always been like naturally like just silly, funny, this, that, and the third. And it's just like you combine that natural in like whatever entertaining personality with the internet, it kind of just happens naturally. You know what I mean? It just kind of it was organic and people started to like really want to watch me and people were showing up to all my lives when I was on like Periscope. I don't know if you remember
Yeah, you
Periscope.
got good vibes.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so people would were drawn to me on the internet, so it just kind of happened. And then I got into a public relationship, and then that kind of catapulted everything a little bit more. Yeah.
Oh yeah, stuff like that can be good and bad. But what they say is what's that called? Um, publicity, bad,
Yeah, yeah,
good
yeah.
publicity.
Yeah, there's no such thing as bad publicity. It's all
Yeah,
good. Yeah. Like it could be annoying though, cause like we broke up like a year ago, over a year ago, and people are still like a lot of people still don't know that we broke up. Or they'll be like, yo, just get back together. And I'm like, bro, I'm good. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
it still was helpful as far as my career. And it wasn't me wanting to utilize the relationship for that, but he was the one that was like, you have too much of a personality for me to not put you up out there. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, all right, if that's what you want to do, like let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, we worked together a lot. Um, we did a lot of all deaf stuff. I did all deaf. I've done a whole bunch of random ass shit that also helped catapult me into where I'm at right now.
Oh yeah, that's when you did you do all that when you moved to Cali? I know that's like a Cali
Mm-hmm.
based little
Mm-hmm.
podcast thing. How old was you
Yep.
when you went out to Cali? Was that your original purpose going out there, or what was that?
So I just left the Knicks. I stopped working for them. The season was over, and I knew I wasn't gonna work another season because of just some extra shit that happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm starting new. I don't know what to do. And yeah, the idea of Cali came up, and I was like, all right, fuck it. Let me see what happens. And that was probably the best decision that I made because it definitely helped put me on a path that I didn't know I could be on.
Oh yeah, I feel you. Was it fun out there? Did you have fun?
It's different.
Yeah.
It's
The
different.
weather too different. You
Cali. Listen, that the
don't got no
sky.
bodegas out in Cali either. You got
Nah,
little
nah.
Chinese corner stores and shit.
Yeah, I don't got much, but like Cali is not what people think it is. It's
Mexican
filthy.
food too.
Oh yeah, they got mad Mexican food. But like for anybody who wants to go to Cali thinking it's beautiful and clean and this kind of thing, it's disgusting. Cali is not what you think it is. Hollywood is nasty. The strip
Hell
is
yeah.
disgusting. Um, people are cool when you find cool people, of course. But for the most part, one of the things I didn't like about California is that one of the questions they would always ask right after "What's your name?" Sometimes they won't even ask what's your name. They'll be like, "So what do you do?" Just so they can navigate the conversation or even decide if they want to continue to have a conversation with you because they want to see how they can benefit off of you. And I don't like that.
Damn.
Like a lot of people would only befriend you if your path was something that they can hop on. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is like cool, but like me, I'm the type of person I could be cool with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you are an influencer, if you're famous for whatever reason, if you're a janitor of a fucking, I don't care who you are. If you cool, you cool. But that's not how it was out there. So I didn't like that about Cali.
Oh yeah, they was after it. Them niggas was thirsty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then a lot of people I feel like didn't have a personality. They would just adapt to what they thought they needed to in order to make it out there. And that shit was annoying.
Damn,
Yeah.
that shit's crazy.
Yeah. Where you at?
I be in Georgia. I be in Columbus, Georgia, and I be in
Mm.
also in North Georgia too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I feel like I remember you telling me that. I'm in Georgia a lot. I actually hosted a vegan event in Georgia a few months ago. It was fun.
Hell
I
yeah,
like
there's a lot
I
of
liked
vegans
it.
down here.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of good food over there. A lot of good vegan food over there.
It be busting.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got this one place called the Slutty Vegan. I heard it
Oh
was
yeah.
fire. I ain't go
I've
yet
been
though.
there. I've been there a few times. It's good.
What kind of made you turn vegan? Like make you go ahead and take the step?
I was 20 years old and I was like um I kept saying I could never do it. And then I realized I'm 20 years old putting mental blocks in front of myself, saying I could never do something that I never tried. And I didn't want to be that person. I don't want to limit myself without attempting things. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Let me try to go vegan. And a week turned into a month turned into a year, and now here we are, 19 years later. Like I'm still with it. The reason I
Oh yeah,
stuck
that's
with it
fire.
is the reason I stuck with it is because my skin cleared up, I lost weight, I felt good, my asthma went away, and then when I learned how the meat got to my plate, I was like, nah, I can't participate in that no more. Cause I'm all about positive energy, good vibes, good like just being a light. And I felt like it was hypocritical for me to absorb pain, suffering, torture, death Like none of that shit aligned with who I wanted to be in life. So
Oh God,
I stuck with
that
being
meat
vegan.
didn't go through no good vibes at all.
Exactly. Like you make the choice of your body being a graveyard or a garden. You know what I'm saying? And that shit really does, because you absorb that energy. All the energy that that animal has gone had when it died, you're absorbing it. Like I used to have really bad anger issues before I stopped eating meat, and now it takes a lot to get me angry. Like a lot. Like you can never. That's why, like in here, you don't ever hear me in no drama, no bullshit, no none of that. That's because I just be chilling.
Oh
You can say whatever
God,
to me, and I'ma just troll or just be like, nah, you right, you got it.
oh
I
God,
feel you.
you just dip, walk away.
Yeah, just be chill. Because also, I also know how people treat others is more of a reflection of themselves than it is of me. And I think that's what a lot of people need to start to understand. Instead of feeding into it, just realize that what they got going on has nothing to do with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see how anybody can be mean to you. You just be chilling.
I just be chilling. I just calm. But I be in the mix though. Don't get it twisted.
Oh
I'll be
yeah.
nosy. I'll be in the corner like. Now, she said, "What now?" She said, "Who? Ooh, personally, I wouldn't take that, but okay."
What was it
Yeah.
like when you was in New York before you was working with the Knicks? What were you doing and stuff? Like a regular
That's
job and stuff.
so I've worked for a bunch of museums. I was also a personal trainer for a while and managed a boutique gym, and I also worked at New York Sports Club. And then before that, for 9 years, I was a chef for music artists, and I would set up dressing rooms and go on different tours. I've been on tours with everybody from like Drake to Madonna to Paul McCartney to like Beyonce, anybody you can think of
Damn.
that was touring at that time. I've worked with.
Oh yeah, that's a lit
Yeah,
portfolio, gang. That's a
yeah.
lit
My
portfolio.
resume is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
When you was working at the museum, was it like you know a museum or like what type of museum was it?
I worked at the Museum of Natural History. I worked at the Museum of Modern
Oh,
Art.
that's lit.
Yeah, I've worked in a few. Yeah,
Oh,
those
so you
my
got to see
favorite.
cars a lot, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah, at the MoMA. I got to
Yeah.
see a lot of different. I got to see. I don't know if you know who Marina Abramovich is, but she's this artist that a lot of people think that she like demonic and shit. Which I could see it. I could see it. Like I've seen a lot of people, but my favorite job was definitely the Museum of Natural History because I used to work in the planetarium, and Neil deGrasse Tyson would throw crazy ass like holiday parties, and to be able to work with an insanely intelligent mind like Neil deGrasse Tyson. And if you don't know who it is, he's
Oh
like
yeah, I
the
know.
person. Yeah, he's the person who discovered that Pluto wasn't a planet, and like he's dope though. His energy is amazing. So yeah, that was probably one of my favorite
Oh,
jobs.
I didn't know he was the person that discovered that though.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy. I
Mm-hmm.
used to watch his Netflix show. He told me a lot. I learned a lot from bro.
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, he from the Bronx, and he definitely still got that energy, that New York energy, you know. So he cool as shit, and he a
Yeah,
wino,
he
so
be
he be
outside
drinking.
eating chopped cheese.
He be outside for real though. He be outside, but he cool as shit. Yeah,
Unc be
yeah.
chilling. He gonna tell you about some Marses and stuff.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Like I don't smoke or drink, but if I did, I would probably do it with him just to hear
That should be lit.
how his mind works and just like where it goes. Like I would love to hear that. There's a lot of people. I think Einstein, if I could, if I smoked or drank, I'd be like, all right, let's go Einstein, just to hear how his mind works too. Like I want to hear how these geniuses think on like drugs. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds
Oh my
terrible.
god.
Kids, don't be like
What
me.
trips me out is when they be talking about the theory of relativity.
Oh,
That shit's
that's what I'm
crazy.
saying. Imagine that. Ugh.
I
Or imagine you
know
come
he
up.
was high as hell when he thought about that.
You think so? No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
they probably do drugs. I think they do.
No, I think your mind is able to go into like places once you release your thoughts, like your mind on like the basic mundane everyday things, and you start to think beyond, because a lot of people are they can't see beyond themselves. I could see people thinking of like the relativity and all of that. Like I could see it without drugs.
Oh yeah, true.
because like that's the way I think. My mind goes like that, but that's because I don't focus on the everyday shit. If you would, that's another reason why I don't drink or smoke because the way my mind is set up, bro.
You think being vegan has a like major mind kind of opened up more, kind of more
Yeah,
healthier?
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
That's fire.
um, yeah, I definitely think I'm more clear and level headed than I might have been had I like still ate half the shit I was eating. Yeah,
That's
especially
true.
fast food, bro. Like think about that shit be fucking you up.
Yeah, it does. That shit is crazy. All that oil, that shit.
Just everything like it's so
Food in
funny
America
when
bad itself. You grow, and I, you kind of grow up just knowing that.
yeah, yo, it's crazy. It's like we know what's terrible and what's bad for us, but we do nothing about it. And it's so weird that we know that what we need to be eating is like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. That when people eat it regularly, other people think that they're on a diet because eating this fake food is more common than eating this natural, good for you food. When that should be the norm and the other way around should be kind of shamed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like to shame people that eat fast food, but it's just like it shouldn't be so normalized. But it's normalized because who's making the most money is big pharma. They got to keep people sick. They got to keep people in the hospitals. They got to keep these doctors paid. They got to keep these medicines growing. They can't teach you natural because if we all learn how to be healthy, then the major corporations get nothing. They get no money.
That's true.
Yeah,
And
which I get.
I heard about how they what's that called? Advertised milk to be something you should always drink during breakfast and
Oh
stuff. They
yeah.
advertise breakfast to make you buy a lot all that shit and eat it
Oh, it's
just
by
for them to make money.
it was like by the was it the egg industry or the bacon?
Yep.
No, the bacon industry started gearing towards like breakfast because they didn't know where else to like go before that. They're like, "Yo, this is a breakfast food." And then people got reprogrammed into believing, "Oh yeah, that is a breakfast food." Yeah, and it's crazy. It's fucking all of it is insane when you really learn the the foundation, like when you learn about where everything stems from, you're like, oh shit, we're just brainwashed.
Oh God,
It's,
that shit crazy.
mm-hmm.
And then you mentioned your dad was a celebrity.
No, my dad. No. My dad is he act like he a celebrity. He was a
Oh,
entertainer. He he's been a musician my whole life.
oh, that's lit.
So yeah, so he been in different bands and stuff like that. Like he wanted me to become a doc. I mean, not a doctor, a musician so bad. And like that was the only thing he cared about was me learning music and then working in a hospital. He was like, those are the only two things I want from you: learn how to make music and then work in a hospital. And I'm like, I'll give you one out of two. So I know how to play some instruments, and that's it.
Why you wants you to work in a hospital?
Because he feels like that's like he's such a Caribbean father. I feel like
Oh,
immigrant parents, bro. They think that the hospital is the only real job that exists in America. Meanwhile, that man, if he could be an entertainer full time, he would. But he didn't think that was possible. He didn't think like what I do now. At first, he was so confused, but now he's completely on board. And his YouTube channel is crazy. Like he is consistent, and he got like hundreds of videos on his YouTube, and he be editing, and like it looks very like an old man edited his shit. Like you could tell it's you
yeah.
could tell, but
He unk for
he unk for real. But yeah, like he wants to do the influencing thing, which he could. I think the Spanish audience would really like him because he's Dominican and he's entertaining. He's entertaining and charming as fuck.
hell yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. What you
Mm-hmm.
say? I remember I watched a video on All Deaf. It was you and the other girl. It was a Hispanic one. It was like y'all was talking about Hispanic stuff, and you was mixed with a
Oh,
lot of stuff. I forgot what you said though.
oh, Puerto Rican, Dominican, and Haitian.
Oh yeah, you mixed with everything. I know your
Mm-hmm.
cookouts be lit.
Yup, it's a little everything. I'm very Caribbean, definitely in the way I was raised and the way that I live. Yeah. Shout out to all my
Yeah,
Puerto
yeah.
Ricans, Dominicans, and Haitians out there. And my food
Was
be
you
good.
Oh yeah. Hey, you kind of mix it in with your vegan too?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I veganize everything. Anything you could think of, I'll make a vegan version of it.
Damn. So
Hmm.
when you was in New York, was you before you left New York? I know you was working with the New York Knicks, and you
Hmm.
was a chef and stuff. How'd you get into being a chef? Did you go to school for it, or did you kind of just start doing that?
So I started as a dishwasher. I worked my way up.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh no, I couldn't do that shit. Hell no, that's you strong doing that
Nah.
shit. I ain't gonna
So
lie.
the thing is, I'm like,
That shit is scary looking.
I'm really good at spacing out and just like disassociating. And I think that's like major for like dishwashing. I put on my headphones and I would just space out and just clean for hours and I'd be straight and take my little breaks and then come back. But like, and like I was a hard worker. Like and people saw that I wasn't bothered by they would look at me and be like, oh, this girl, she's gonna be disgusted. But then they would learn that like, oh, I don't care. As long as I'm gonna work, I'm gonna bust my ass, I'm gonna make this money. And I moved up real quick. And then I ended setting up dressing rooms, which was like my favorite. That was my favorite. So I would set up mad dressing. I almost lost my finger. This is crazy. I almost lost
Damn.
my finger setting up J. Cole's dressing room once. That shit was crazy. He walked in right as I slammed my finger between a metal table and a concrete wall, and I freaked out from the pain. So I pulled my finger out, and half of like pretty much all the skin just slid off. Like it was just like
Damn.
literally, it was all bad. And he walked in at that moment, and all of a sudden just blood just starts like gushing out of my hand, and he's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm so
Damn.
sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna finish setting up your dressing room in a second. I'll be back. And he was so nice about it. But yeah, 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 it was a good time. I started as a dishwasher, chef, and then doing the dressing rooms.
I be like, damn, why my finger gotta be fucked up when I meet Cole?
It's crazy. It's crazy. He's like the nicest person ever. So months
Yeah, he
after that,
seems cool from what I
yo, he's
saw.
cool as shit. Months after that, I was walking in Queens, and I seen a whole bunch of people that were setting something up, right? And then like in these little like this little tree hidden area kind of, I see J. Cole sitting at a bench. And I'm like, oh, they gotta be setting up like a shoot. And I was like, I wonder if I said hi, if he would remember me, right? And I'm like, probably not, because he meets hundreds of people. And so I started walking up and I was like, hey, like, I don't mean to bother you. And when he looked up at me, he said, oh shit, dressing room girl, how's your finger? I said, what? I was like, I didn't think you would remember. I didn't think you were gonna remember me. He's like, I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty memorable. I was like, yeah, yeah, you're right. My bad. I was bleeding like crazy. But yeah, yeah. Sometimes you gotta start, and that's the thing. A lot of people don't want to pay dues. You gotta do shit like doing fucking dishes and just doing the shit you don't want to do to get to where you want to go sometimes.
Oh God, you gotta work
But
hard.
yeah, like sometimes people don't want to take the shortcut, but you got to. You gotta eat healthy. You gotta go to the gym. You gotta all the things that people want.
On God.
You have to. You. There's no shortcut, and I'm yes, there might be a shortcut as far as like health and body. Like when people want to look a certain way, people are getting surgery, right? But after you get the surgery, you got to maintain it. So there's still no shortcut. You still got to go to the gym. You still got to take care of yourself. So it's like everything takes work. Everything you have to build your way up no matter what. But I know we live in a microwave society where everybody wants everything real quick. So yeah,
Yeah,
let
because
this
I
be a
think about
lesson.
it, people all the time they always say, the rich should give to the poor, but I be
Mm-hmm.
thinking about like the rich, they really be working like 10 times harder. Like every rich person ain't just rich sitting at home. They be like up all the time, and rich people like Jeff Bezos and stuff. His
Mm-hmm.
net worth is a lot, but he don't own all the money. Like he be having money wrapped up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
And
kind of like
also,
they just going in and out, in and out.
if you look at old pictures of Jeff Bezos, he was in a room surrounded by stuff doing shit by himself.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
was grinding
saying?
back in the day.
He was grinding, and that's the thing. You really gotta grind. Like you really gotta put in work to get to where you want to go. Or
Trump
else,
was too. He owned the whole, like if you from New York, you probably know he owned the whole
mm-hmm.
projects over there. Nigga owned the whole hood.
Yeah,
I'm
this
like,
shit's
that's crazy.
crazy. Yeah,
So,
Trump's another one.
so then you in New York? Was you in
Mhm.
New York when you started doing social media stuff, and like how did you get into the industry? Did you get into it in New York or more when you went to Cali?
No, I mean, I think I took it more serious in Cali, but I started in New York for sure. Like, shit, I started in my MySpace days. Like, I've always,
Oh shit, bro.
yeah, like
MySpace.
I always been
Bow
like,
Wow.
yeah, I've always been like on it. But what really helped me was Periscope, because it was just like, I do way better live. Like, I'm a really good improv person. I'm better at like talking in the moment. I always got something to say. I'm always like, I don't know, I'm just good in the moment. So Periscope allowed me to like just put my actual self out there and just be random and in the moment and doing things. And I got to like, it was live streaming before Twitch came around. And so that shit, that's when I was really like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do. And then but I didn't know how to go about it. And then I would be in like different, like I was in like little Tubi movie type shit and like little
Oh
shows
yeah.
and this, that, and the third. And because I was like, oh, maybe I want to be an actress. But I was like, nah, that's not it. That's not what I
You don't
want.
rock with the actors.
Huh?
You don't rock. You don't rock with the actresses.
don't, I don't think
I was thinking too when I was
I
watching
could do
the skits and stuff on All Deaf. I was like, she would make a good honey. No cap.
it. Like Jessica Alba.
Yeah. No.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
The original honey. The original honey.
That's funny as hell. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to acting, but like that's not the goal. If it's offered, I'll do it. Cause I've been in a few random ass shows. My listen, my resume don't make sense, y'all. It don't make any sense. Like there's this show with MC Light called Partners in Rhymes. I did the set design for that show on the second season, but I was also a bartender in that show. I was also like in the audience, like I was in the mix, like an extra. I've been in mad random ass shit just cause like I was around. So, but I don't think acting's for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. What made you kind of want to become a foodie and stuff? Pulling up to all the what's that called? Food truck festivals and stuff like that. Vegan
Uh,
festivals.
It's because people don't know what the fuck vegans eat.
Oh
people
yeah. I feel
always
you.
people always
They
like,
think they
so what do
eat
you
just eating
eat?
grass and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, you see these thighs? These thighs are not, well, I mean, they're technically grass fed, but like not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm eating real food, and people forget that vegans, like potatoes are vegan, rice is vegan. Like people forget what vegan food is. It's very carby, or it's delicious, and they also forget that seasoning is vegan, so it's not bland. Like so I just like to show people like just because you go vegan doesn't mean there's no options. Just because you choose your health and your mind doesn't mean that you can't still enjoy life. And so yeah, that's what really makes me want to put myself out there, because I know it's different.
They just don't be knowing how to cook it at the crib. That's all. They
Yeah,
just don't be
but
knowing how to cook it.
now we have Google. Like Google exists.
Yeah,
You know
facts.
what I'm saying? You can look up anything, and I feel like a lot of people be forgetting Google exists. And I hate to be that person, but when people ask me, so what should I do? I'd be like, you should Google it. That's what you should do.
That's true
But
though. What's your favorite vegan food? Favorite like dish?
probably, damn, lately I've been making tacos. Um,
Bussin'. Yeah, I can just vegan
I love
tacos.
dessert. And I like Caribbean food. I like rice, beans, tostones,
Bussin'.
avocado. I'm all over the place when it comes to food. It depends on my mood. So this week, I'm really into tacos, and I've been making like this vegan, obviously, like tartar sauce. I guess that's the only thing I guess I can call it, bro. It's been so good on my tacos. Oh my god, and it's so simple. But yeah, yeah. This week it's tacos. Next week it might be Mexican food. I never know.
Oh yeah, that sounds bussin'. What's that mushroom? It's like it's supposed to have the same texture as steak. I forgot
Lion's
what it's
mane.
called though. Yeah, where you find that at? Where you find that at?
I get mine from public. No, from Sprouts.
Sprouts.
Yeah. But you can
I
get
ain't
it
never heard of
anywhere
that.
now. Oh, it's at Publix. I seen it at Publix yesterday.
Oh yeah, I got one of those. I can pull up over there.
Yeah. Oh, well, next time you go to Publix, right? Get a sandwich and get the vegan turkey club. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Get the vegan turkey club from Publix. The vegan ranch is mad good. It comes with vegan turkey, vegan bacon. Like, it's just good. It's good as hell.
That shit do
Vegan
sound good.
cheese. It's so good. I get mine chopped up. So I get everything chopped up together. And so every bite has a little bit of everything in it. You
Oh,
ever
like
had a
a
chop?
chopped sandwich.
Yeah, like a chopped sandwich.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok. I've been wanting one ever since though. I ain't had
It's
one
so
yet.
good. Just go to Publix and get any chop. Ask them to chop it, and they'll do it.
Oh yeah, I'm pull up over there. No cap. That sound
Yeah,
busting.
it's so good. Mad good.
What kind of I saw you on Instagram and you was trying on clothes and stuff. I was guessing you was like a model and stuff like that. You get paid to like do like Amazon try-ons and stuff.
I do have an Amazon storefront. Because a lot of people always ask me about like things that I have or things that I use or whatever. And so I made an Amazon storefront. So I get paid a small ass percentage for every person who does buy stuff off of my Amazon storefront. But I will never put anything on there that I don't believe in. Like I'm not trying to sell people. Like I just know that I'm doing a service by pretty much being advertisement for a major corporation. And it's so funny because people will attack influencers for making money off of shit, but not the
I don't
major
see why.
corporations that like we're giving away free promo if not. You know what I'm saying? And it's like and also I feel like the people who are mad don't realize that they can do the same thing. I'm not doing anything
Facts.
special. I'm just doing what anybody can do. Like, you could make an Amazon storefront right now and
Yeah,
promote
yeah.
whatever you
And
want.
I ain't gonna lie, they could give me some ugly shit. I'd still sell it. Shit, they
No,
paying me.
but that's the thing. You choose what
Yeah.
you put out there. Amazon doesn't tell you. Amazon
Oh, that's
doesn't say
fine.
like you have to push this item because I would never do it because there's a lot of things that I don't believe in. But all the stuff that I put in my videos is because I purchased it myself. Like I've spent my money on it. I I was like, yo, I like this. Let me tell other people about it. So yeah, yeah.
Hey, that's hard because that's what I was saying when you said you didn't want to be an actor. I was like, if she don't act, she'll be a good model though. Like for those companies like Fashion Nova. Like if Fashion Nova hits you up, they'll send you a
Nah, I'm
pack.
too goofy for that shit.
All you gotta do is just take a picture like on a balcony somewhere with a sunset.
Okay,
Boom.
damn. Okay,
Hundred
photographer.
$500. They gonna probably use like 500 for that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The one thing that's true is that these companies be cheap, or they'll just try to win you over by sending you free shit. You know how much free shit that I get? I
Oh
get
damn!
free
I thought
shit,
they would pay more than I thought they would be
bro.
like.
I get free
Damn,
shit all the time, and they just expect me. At first, I was like excited, and I was like, okay, let me post about it. But one time, I posted something. I don't want to talk. I don't want to like get into detail, but I posted something. They made mad money off of me. Mad money off of me. You think I saw $1? No, I ain't
dang.
see nothing. I'm like, yo, this was because of me. But yeah, it is what it is. That's why now I'm like selective and shit like that. Because I know my value and I know that I have a reach and I have a loyal following. And my followers, like, if I tell them I'm rocking with something, they know that I mean it and I'm not steering them wrong and I'm not trying to just sell them something for the sake of selling them something, that I really like rock with it. So like a lot of companies can benefit off of my promotion because they know that people will follow suit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Oh yeah, you said they would send you stuff and they were like, no, I ain't paying you, but you
Yeah,
gotta
they
put it on.
yeah, yeah,
Nah, I
facts
be like,
on
hell
God.
no, I ain't wearing that shit.
SOB joining this motherfucker.
Um,
The whole squad. What's up, Rika?
On
Hey,
stage.
Sabrina.
What's up,
what's up, y'all? What's
Suki?
up, y'all?
What's up, Oxy? Hey, your
Yeah.
shit
What
fire. I ain't
up?
gonna hold
What up?
you.
What
This
up?
is fine.
I wanted some of that
Appreciate you,
lean y'all
gang.
be
Y'all see
passing
the
They
out to
pack?
these
recording,
folks.
bitch.
Oh, so
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Let me
You good? You good?
let me shout out the people in the room. First of all, let me really shout out Rika because my
Yo,
first job as a lawyer, my
Oh,
first
she did her
gig
shit too.
was against Rika.
hmm And she ate my case up.
She
And
ate your ass the
listen,
fuck up.
I am the best.
She
If you need
is.
a lawyer, just hit me up. No
I went
disrespect to
against the
anybody
bitch.
else.
I'll hire her next time I need a fucking case.
I'm weak as
She
hell.
ate that case up. I thought it was me. Shit, it wasn't me though. It was a lie. All of it was a lie. She's a liar though, but she a good liar.
But
You need a
that's what
good
a
ass liar for
lawyer
a
is.
lawyer.
A lawyer is a good
Definitely
liar.
10 out of 10. We'll recommend.
See, that's funny as hell.
what was y'all on a meta case?
Yeah, it was a bad case. Yeah. It was Rika was accused of touching butt. Touch the butt.
Rico, she probably did do it, bro.
Now that the case is
No, I didn't, bro.
on,
Don't put that in podcast. No, I
now
did
that
it.
wait, now
It was made
over.
up.
Now that the case is over and I
Rico
won,
on the diddler.
I
Rico
can
on
be
that diddler.
honest.
No, I
Did
just
do it.
heard you and Go Shay talking about that diddler. That's only your Go Shay on that diddler. I don't know nothing about that.
I can't hear you.
Shut your big bald head ass up.
What was I gonna ask again? Let me see.
I'm back. I'm back. You like my
How
Is
stat
he?
did?
jeans?
Hold on. Is he a cute
How
little
did this
girl? What you got on
mustache
a
come
bell
about?
bottom? See
Oh,
what
I got on
shit.
stat jeans.
So,
They stat. Yeah, they stat.
the first time I put it on, this was it's been 3 years now that I've been rocking this joint. But I just realized that everybody looked the same in here.
shit.
Like, especially all the women, we all look the same back in the day. So I'll be having a whole conversation with somebody and then I'll see them again and they'll forget. And I'll be like, bro, how am I gonna make people remember you just spoke to me? So I was like, let me put a mustache on. And nobody forgets the mustache, shorty. So it's been 3 years and shit. It's been working for me.
Oh yeah, that was smart. That was funny. And the Instagram videos, they be blowing up.
Yeah,
That shit was
it's more
funny.
of a marketing. Like, you ain't gonna forget. You know what I mean? Even if somebody don't know my name, you could easily be like, "Oh, the one with the mustache." Oh, yeah. I know who you talking about. So it's like a marketing strategy, I guess. I don't know what I'm marketing, but myself, I don't fucking know. But it works. And then I always match my profile pic to my outfit. So like today, I got the red socks on, I got the shorts and the black top. Click on my profile pic.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I remember on Instagram you had your meta character next to your real life person, like your real life.
And I'm matching to the T. You feel me?
Oh yeah,
So
that shit matching.
nobody could ever call me a catfish.
Hey, you in your meta crib,
Yeah, I'm in my Metacritic.
bro. What the fuck? That shit funny as hell. So what's it called? So you boom, you in New York. You was doing your thing. Then you was like, you gonna be an influencer. You had moved to Cali. What all have you did in Cali so far? And what was it like working with All Def Digital and meeting what's his name, Slick Johnson, Black Jesus?
Oh, Slink is definitely a dope ass individual. I really fuck with Slink. All Def in general, like All Def became family quickly. So I really rock with them. Like Pat is funny as hell. Teddy Ray was definitely one of my favorite people. He's
Shout
just
out Teddy Ray.
funny and
Yeah.
chill. Um, Kev, Tahir, Tony, everybody's just it was just cool.
I
So
ain't gonna
yeah,
lie. If
yeah.
I ever met Slink Johnson, I probably fanboy out. Bro. I probably tell him to say some lines from GTA 5. I ain't gonna lie.
You saw that video where we played?
Yeah. That
Yeah,
shit is funny as fuck.
that shit was a good time. He's cool as hell. He mad cool. Like real down to earth, real chill. They're pretty. I mean, pretty much everybody off of All Death. Ain't I don't got nothing bad to say about nobody from All Death. Do I? Do I? Nah, nah.
I was gonna see. Would you rock the mustache if you could grow one?
I can grow one.
You can for real?
Yeah, man. I'm a Caribbean woman, bro. We hairy as shit.
Oh yeah, you is Caribbean.
Hell yeah.
I used to know this Cuban girl that lived in my grandma's neighborhood that used to have some hairy ass arms, bro. But I'm
I
talking
don't got
about at
hairy
12
arms.
though. I ain't even have no hair on my shit.
I don't got hairy arms or legs, but shit, upper lip. Hell yeah, I might brush some shit with my upper lip hair. Shit, I go too long. It'd be like, sir. I'm like, hey man.
I remember I was looking at your YouTube and I'm the type of person to go all the way to the oldest video and shit.
Hmm.
What made you kind of what happened to the podcast? Why you don't do the podcast? That was fire. You know how to keep a like conversations just rolling, like just going good, and you know how to entertain the crowd too.
You know what it is? Is I was doing podcasts with other people, and I don't
Yeah.
like that shit. So my next podcast is just gonna be me, and then I'll have guests on it. But when I do podcasts with other people, I don't like being on other people's time.
Oh, so it's like a group thing, group types.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah, yeah. So I'd
yeah.
rather
That shit's
just be on my
tedious.
own. Yeah, like I don't even like traveling with other people. I went to London by myself because I didn't feel like waiting for other people. Like I don't wait for people. So that's why I stopped the podcast because it wasn't just me. So now moving forward, it would just be me.
Hell yeah, and you. I remember you told me you was talking off camera. You was gonna do like a podcast where you just pull up on people and do it on the spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So I don't have to wait for people to come to me either. Like I think it would be easier if I or better if maybe not easier, but definitely if I could just pull up on people and then we boom, we just film our podcast at wherever we at. That shit would be fire.
Hell yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is your sofrito?
It's mad good. It's like 126, 126.
It be busting.
Oh, it's crazy.
Well, why don't you do any more cooking videos on YouTube and stuff,
I don't
or
know.
or be on the YouTube grind in general?
I don't know. I don't know what happened with YouTube, but I need to get back on it. I think the whole editing, shooting and editing is tedious to do all by myself. I would have to hire a team, I think, the next time I do it. Like an editor. I need an editor with my vision who can do some shit the way that I see it in my mind. And I think that would be dope. And then I'll be back
Hell
on
yeah, that's true.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, like get a little cameraman and shit, editor.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna get back on a podcast for sure. I actually I gotta go to New York. I'm gonna get back on the JVP because people have been asking me to get back on that. So I want to I want to do more podcasts this year, this summer.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
I
This
want
podcast shit fun. I ain't never think I was gonna like it for real.
yeah, it's a good time. I wanna hop on mad other people's podcasts and then release mine.
I like being messy with my podcast with people who have drama. It's funny.
Yeah, that's funny. It's a
What
good time.
when you was growing up, was you always a gamer? Did you always used to play the Nintendo and stuff?
Yeah, my grandmother was a gamer, so like it was inevitable for
Oh
me.
shit, that's fire.
Yeah, she always played Nintendo. She had a DS up until the day that her Alzheimer's like 100% took over. But she would like even towards the end, she would like do hand movements as if she was still playing on her
That's
DS.
how I'm gonna be.
Yeah, like it's been like that my my whole life. So it was inevitable for me to follow in her footsteps. And so yeah, it's been my whole life.
Was your mom and dad also a gamer?
My mom is a iPad kid. She's like an adult version of an iPad kid because she stay on her iPad playing games and stuff.
Candy Crush.
Yeah. Mhm. Yep.
That's how my mom be, bro.
Yeah. And then my dad, nah, he's not really a gamer. He's more of a he's always been a cameraman though. He's always had a camera with him everywhere he went,
Oh,
and
that's
he
lit.
would record everything. Like my whole childhood is on tape somewhere on mad VHS tapes.
Hell yeah, I
So.
saw those photos. I was like, those super old, and that's probably like from the '80s and shit.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
fire. So if you had to choose one, were you going with console or PC to game on?
I'm gonna go console every time, but
Yeah.
I want to get into PC. Well, I had a PC because I was streaming for a minute on my Twitch before I left LA, and then I left my whole setup at the crib in LA. Like I could get it
Damn.
anytime I want it, but I just don't know where I'm gonna settle down yet. I don't think I'm gonna settle down in Florida. So once I buy a house, um I'm gonna go get my PC set up, and then I'll probably be switching between the two.
Oh yeah, you gonna have fun. I got my little setup. It's fire. You gonna
Yeah,
have fun having two screens. It come in handy.
I
Two screens, even three.
know.
Three go crazy.
Right. Yeah, yeah. I'm always looking at other people's setups. Like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna
I
get.
be on my nerd shit.
Okay.
I
How
be
many screens you got?
I only got two right now. I'm trying to get three though.
Okay,
And
that's
then,
crazy.
you prefer Xbox or PlayStation?
Bro, you know what's funny? So my name Sabrina Sith came from Xbox Live in like 2008 when I used to play Call of
Oh
Duty
yeah,
World at War. Call of Duty's always been my shit. And so I was an Xbox head. Tough until I got the red ring of death and I said, all right, man, let me see what these PlayStation folk talking about.
that
And
ring
I've
of
been
death.
and I've been PlayStation ever since.
Oh yeah, PlayStation lit, and the network used to be free too on PlayStation 3. I don't know why
Yeah.
they changed it. I used to be on GTA 5 when I was like in fifth grade. I was going crazy on there.
They saw the money. They saw the money in it. And that's why they started charging. Cause this shit is crazy right now.
On God, they charge for everything.
Cause think
Um,
about it, it wasn't always just one or the other. You had GameCube, you had all these options, and now it's like either one or the other. But most people are PlayStation. Not a lot of Xbox heads out there anymore.
Facts. I think the other game systems would have did good if they allowed you to play online. The other
Hmm.
ones didn't really allow that,
Oh yeah, bring
except for
back yo,
iPad.
what? Bring back any Nintendo game online. Let me play some Super Mario Brothers online with other people. Somebody
That
else
shit
can
would
play
go crazy.
Luigi or
They need to
some
redo
like.
that one Mario game that was on Nintendo 64. I forgot what it was, but it was like kind of like third person, like a
Mm,
GTA Mario.
yeah, GTA Mario would be crazy, or even Sonic. Let's do some Sega Genesis shit and
Oh yeah,
get
that should
Sonic
be good
going.
too.
Yeah,
I ain't never
yeah.
played Sega Genesis.
Oh yeah, I used to have one. I think I had almost every console. I had an Atari. Damn, I'm old.
Oh, I played that. My mom got one of those from a store, and we
Oh
played it and
really?
stuff. That shit was lit.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like yeah. I was born in '85, and I whatever since '90, I would say, I've had like every console.
What do you know about Call of Duty Hardcore Free for All?
That's my shit. Well, no, Call of Duty Hardcore. Yeah, free for. I only play hardcore. I
Oh
can't
yeah, it's lit.
play. I can't play any other way because if I'm shooting you more than once or twice and you not dying, bro, I'm out. That's stupid. So
Oh
I only
God,
play hardcore.
that's my
Um,
brother is.
I love free for all, and TDM is my shit too.
It's like one shot one. It's like more realistic too.
Yeah. Nah, yeah. So yeah, I'm more of a hardcore TDM type. But and then when it comes to like Warzone, I just hop in a car and I start driving until it's down to like 10 players and then I'll start killing people. I let
Bruh,
everybody kill each other.
I be doing that too. I be trying to parachute for a long time.
Yeah, just chill out, let everybody kill each other. You come in at the end cuz who wins? It's not by how many kills you got. It's about who survived. Who survived in the end. So
That's
you
true.
could really just hide out until the very end, kill the last person, and then boom, you got the game.
That's a crazy strategy. I got to do a
That's what I
clip of
do.
that. That's
That's
a
what I
crazy
do.
strategy.
Like, yeah. I'll just be driving around. And then they'll shoot you for a second and then they'll just give up on you. So you can continue. And then I'll switch cars as I need to because you know the damage on the cars.
You getting
So
gas at the gas station.
yo, that's my shit. Call of Duty's my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh God,
That's
it's
my
fun.
that's my favorite.
You does raw? Have you ever did a raw vegan food fast?
Yeah, I was mostly raw for a few years. That was the best shape I've ever been in my life. If you want to
Oh
be in
wow,
immaculate shape, you gotta go raw vegan. Cause that shit will have your skin glowing, your body on 100. You got 6 pack abs. Like it shit is so. My hair was flourishing. Like it was long and thick and healthy. Raw vegan will really change your life. You just gotta know what to do and how to go about it and just what to make. And but there's so many videos out there now that can help. And yeah, yeah, yeah. I love raw vegan. I think everybody should do a raw vegan fast for at least a few weeks. Or mostly raw vegan. I did raw till 4. So like I would eat raw foods until 4 p.m. and then my last 1 or 2 meals might be cooked.
oh true, that's lit.
Hmm.
They help your digestive system a lot.
Mm, hell
What's your
yeah.
feelings about fast food beyond meat like the Burger King Beyond Meat sandwich?
I think it's good transitional food. I think for people who are transitioning into a vegan lifestyle, it's a good way to get them to come to the other side. But I don't
Yeah,
think, but I always think, I feel like after a while, once people are fully vegan, are used to it, they start to like wean off of stuff like that.
yeah,
So it's like almost like a natural progression from what I've seen and what I've like witnessed is that people naturally just stop eating that shit. So it's like, cause like if you're missing burgers or like I make a meatloaf with it. Like if you're missing any of that shit, you could still have it. So it's a good way to get people to go vegan. So I don't really got, and I get it, the unhealthiness and da da da, but it's like don't make it a habit. Like anything else, don't make it a habit.
that's true.
Yeah.
What's it called? How do you feel about lab grown meat? Meat like that's literally like grown from a meat cell in a lab.
I think it's fucking weird, bro.
Me too. That's just crazy, bro. It's like,
I fucking think
I
it's
mean, it's
weird.
cool. It's cool at the same time. I think it's cool, but it's crazy though. I probably wouldn't eat it myself.
Yeah, I don't think I would either. No.
Do you
Yeah, I'm not with it.
do you feel like vegan food is overpriced?
Yes. But I also think that it's getting better. But shout out to IKEA. Let me tell you about IKEA. IKEA,
They got some fire furniture.
yo, IKEA non-vegan hot dogs is $1,
Oh
and
shit!
their vegan hot dogs is 75 cents. So they
I
make
didn't
their
even know they
vegan
sold
stuff.
groceries.
They sell, well, they have like a cafeteria area. So
Oh,
one time I went to IKEA and I bought the vegan meatballs, the vegan hot dog, and the vegan ice cream that they had there. And my the whole thing, all of that was uh $3.24. I'll never forget
oh
that
wow.
day. That shit was mad cheap, bro. I was like, oh yeah, I'm coming to IKEA to eat more.
Was it busting?
It was good. It's like, especially their ice cream. The ice cream is really good.
Ooh, vegan ice cream. How's that made?
Usually almond milk, coconut milk,
Oh yeah,
oat
okay.
milk. Oat milk is the new like favorite. Ben and Jerry's
I
has
haven't had oat milk
20.
yet. I want to
Ben and
try oat milk. I
Jerry's.
have almond milk though.
It's kind of the same. No, I think almonds have a stronger flavor. So yeah, oat milk. Oat milk tastes really good. It's creamier. But yeah, Ben and Jerry's has 20 vegan flavors. So if you ever want to try a vegan ice cream, go Ben and Jerry's.
Oh yeah, that's the move. I'm gonna try it. That shit
Mm-hmm.
sound good. Or can you just freeze almond milk?
Nah, then that's not how ice cream is made. Even if you were to freeze milk,
Oh, I didn't even know.
it's alright. It's a
What
whole process.
would you ever open up a vegan restaurant?
Nah, I'm done with the food industry. I'm done with it.
Oh, is
That
it
shit is,
crazy?
it's a fucking headache. It's a headache. Absolutely. And I'd rather work like when I was in the food industry, I got hired at a restaurant and I didn't even get through the training because it's so crazy.
Oh yeah, I remember
Everyday
you was a chef.
people, yeah. Well, I was a chef for music artists for like celebrities, right?
Hmm.
The difference between being a chef for celebrities and working with celebrities on a day-to-day basis and that few hours I worked at a restaurant is insane. People, just regular everyday people, are the fucking worst. Like it was crazy. I have a lot of patience, but I had no patience for the restaurant world. And then it's crazy because celebrities are so appreciative and so thankful, and like if you mess up, they're not gonna cuss you out, they're not gonna rip your head off. Like they're always so nice, but like regular people in a regular restaurant are so fucking mean. It's
Yeah,
crazy. It is
yeah, you
crazy.
know some whole shit.
People treat like regular people, civilians, if you will, treat industry like what's the word I'm looking for? What's the fucking word I'm looking for? Like
Like
people who are servers and cashiers and
oh
stuff
yeah,
like that. They treat them like trash, bro. They treat
fact.
they treat them like fucking trash, and I hate that shit.
I'm always nice to all the servers. I try to be.
Yes, me too. The customer service industry, that's it. Yeah. They treat them like trash. But yeah, I always try to be really nice to all the cashiers and like whoever.
What else do you have coming up? Anything you have coming up? I know you said you're gonna start podcasting again. Any uh,
Yeah.
any cool things, cool trips planned?
So I plan on going to New York. When I get back to New York, I'm gonna be back on the Joe Budden podcast for the third
Hey,
time. So that's gonna be dope. Um,
bro,
and
I was
then
watching this one podcast, and this one dude was like, "Nah, you can't be friends with your ex. You can't be friends with your ex." I'm like, bro, yes you can.
oh, the one that I was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They say that a lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's always it. That was always the topic. And I'm like, bro, y'all gotta talk about something else.
Oh God, bro. God damn.
Y'all gotta talk about something else. Yeah, I plan on going to London for my birthday. And then yeah, I'm gonna be in Northern California a lot this year and for the next few years. And yeah, that's really it. I'm doing real estate in Florida.
Oh yeah, I saw you
Mhm.
on live.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
saw you on live doing that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing real estate in Florida. If anybody wants to buy, sell, or even rent in Florida, hit me up because I got you.
They be having alligators in the cribs, don't they?
No,
Alligators and shit.
it depends on where you live.
You do you sell the houses or like is it like you have partners and stuff?
If I get the listing, it would be me trying to find a buyer. So it would be me selling it.
Do you have to buy the house then sell it, or do you just like find the house that's for sale?
No, no, I find the owner and the owner will be like, "Can you list my house? Can you list my property?" So
Oh,
I'll be the real estate agent representative for whoever's house it is.
oh, okay. So you sell the house
Mm-hmm.
for them.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm just like the salesperson, like the third party salesperson, pretty much the middleman.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How you get how much you be getting from like how much percent you get from what they make?
It can be anywhere from 2.5 to 6%.
Oh, okay, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad.
No, it's not. Yeah. If I were to like sell like a $1.5 million house, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good commission, definitely. Or even if I were to sell something less, like making $10,000 off of one sale isn't too bad.
That's not bad. I thought about I want to flip like apartments. You know how they have tore down
Mm-hmm.
apartments or like a messed up house, just redo it and sell it again. I was thinking about doing stuff like that.
You should. You definitely should. I think everyone should buy property and also hold on to one because that shit will only be
Oh yeah, I
beneficial
want
in
some
the end.
land.
Yeah, I want some land too. I think everybody needs to own land. I didn't think that was a thing. Growing up in New York, you don't know people who fucking own shit like that, own homes and land and shit. But now as I'm older, I'm like, bro, I could do that? Like I could own land? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. It's an
Oh
investment
God,
for sure.
New York looks like everybody's on top of each other, and Georgia's like the
The
woods.
opposite. I want to buy land in Georgia. That's where I plan on going.
It's fire. I be in, bro. If you ever come to North Georgia, that's where the peaceful Georgia is and shit like that. That's where all the nice people is.
Yeah, have I been there? I mean, I'm sure I have. Oh yeah, my aunt, not my aunt, my cousin lives in Lawrenceville. That's up north, ain't it? And there's Douglasville up there. I've been up there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Douglasville.
yeah, yeah. I've been up there.
What
Yep.
what else was I gonna ask you?
Hmm.
Dang, I forgot. Anything else you want to add on to the interview?
Mm, yeah, make sure y'all supporting the podcast, okay? Because it's a beautiful
Hey,
thing you got going on here, and I'm really proud of you for doing it.
appreciate it, appreciate
And
it.
then sticking with it, and then just going really hard, like you're really doing it. And I want you to not stop, and then hopefully you take this off of here into real life.
Yeah, that's the move. That's the move. It's been doing pretty good on here. Like every reel gets over 100 now. So that's
Hmm.
why I'm trying to be in real life.
You know, you can do that. You can do it. Just do it. It'd be dope if you replicated like this spot in real life.
That's the move, no cap.
That'd be crazy. You could
I'm
do
trying
it
to get a big ass Carl statue.
like this.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
The
But you
real
want
life one is 10 times harder.
to to get, or I mean, low key, you can make it. But
Oh, true.
I'm just one of those people though. Like if I see something I really like it and it's way too expensive, I'm gonna make it from scratch. I'm a DIY head to the fucking death of me. I'm
Oh yeah.
all about saving some coin because who am I to impress? I could do this. Yeah, that right there, that's easy.
Then you
Hell
can make
yeah.
it out of some plastic, probably.
Yeah, yeah, you could do that. You could do paper mache. You could do a bunch of shit. Yeah. I'm gonna find a. I'm gonna find a. I'm sure somebody did it on YouTube. A YouTube, a DIY cause joint.
I saw some people make them out of clay and stuff, little clay
Mm,
particles.
yeah, I'm gonna find it. But
But,
I
but
appreciate you for having me on here.
oh yeah, no problem. It was lit. Thanks for pulling up. It was a good
Of
podcast,
course.
no cap. I got so many clips, especially that Call of Duty clip.
Oh yeah, yeah. The the strategy. You
Yeah,
want to let people know my strategy? But that's the way I
yep.
do it. I tell everybody, like, look, every time people were like, yo, let's play the Warzone, I'm like, all right, let me warn you though, this is how I play. Don't
That's the
expect me
next
to
level of
be
camping.
yeah, but I'm not really camping. Cause
True.
technically I'm
You
driving
moving.
around, I'm cruising. I'm fucking cruising. Technically I'm not camping. So
That's
but
true.
yeah.
Where could they follow you at?
Sabrina Sith on everything.
So y'all follow
I keep it simple.
Sabrina Sif right there. Look right there. And we'll be back next week on our Orthodoxy podcast.
Au revoir.